Yo, I know I'm late, man. Don't kill me in the comments or whatever, but just wanted to get time to, you know, live with the album and adjust to everything that's going on as far as him and Drake and his whole back and forth, you know what I mean? I still can't believe they reignited the Young Money good music beef. But anyway, seeing how today is supposed to be the day that we get Kanye album, I thought I'd go ahead and give my thoughts on Pusha T album, which, in my opinion, is definitely a 9 out of 10. The way Kanye produced this album, how every track flows into each other concisely, it's just luxurious drug dealer rap, like, you know what I mean? Braggadocious at times, arrogant at times, lyrically, bar for bar, madness at times. And the features is minimal. You got Ye and you got Ross on this joint. But it opens up with If You Know, You Know. And that's basically, y'all know how it goes. It's just saying if you was there, you know, and you understand the lingo and the topics of what he's referring to in this song, basically a dope deal lifestyle. I definitely enjoyed the sampling and like the chants in the background on the production. You know, at first I was like, damn, listen to this joint, and I'm like, this one is okay, but that's one of the ones I definitely had to listen to more than once to actually get the feel of it. But you understand what Pusha T brings to the table anyway. Next we go into the games we play. This shit was funny listening to this track. I love the line about the champagne racing. Basically, when let's sit table to table and make the bottle girls race back and forth to the table to see who can, order the most bottles. I thought that was funny the way he said it. I'm not a rapper, so I can't, say it properly. I definitely enjoyed the Purple Tape bar. It's just Pusha T, dope boy magic, drug deal lifestyle, all in one. And the horn riffs throughout the song was great. Like, it's just dope. And it was something that he said in an interview about hooks, that he don't do hooks and like to do hooks, so he get Kanye or whoever to, do hooks. But he kind of did the hook on this joint, but that's another story. Anyway, going to Hard Piano featuring Rick Ross. It's just been so much about Rick Ross that, public perception is one thing, the music industry is another, but it's just like Pusha T really comes off as a person that's authentic and like authenticity. And when the Ross rumors was out, it was a lot of, to me, shit from public perception swept under the rug. Like, yo, he was the CEO. How are you talking, real and everything? You doing songs with Ross. People forget that, but I still don't forget that. You know what I mean? But they do make great music together, and I definitely enjoyed the tempo. Pusha T didn't hold back, you know what I mean? I like his pink hair line about, these new niggas with pink hair. We only know one rapper with pink hair or whatever. But, yet again, luxurious drug dealer music. Ross verse was crazy. I like how Pusha T spoke on certain chicks being kind of fake and everything. Like, you rather not fuck with me than fuck with that nigga. You find out he was fake and then nigga really a janitor. That shit was crazy. The hook was alright. I like how Ross did name drop Rollo. I thought that was pretty dope. And his Nancy Grace line, that shit was pretty, funny. But yeah, these two make a great pair. They should definitely do an album in the future. Going into Comeback Baby, definitely like the soulful beat, braggadocious at his best. He had a smooth flow on that shit. And, soldiers, I like the line he said, cocaine soldiers want civilians. And that shit was just crazy, just like going from being a dope boy to being around the music industry among the elite. And that sampling on the hook was bananas. Definitely fuck with that. So yeah, going into Santeria, or how he said Santeria. Like, that nigga emphasis on words is crazy. But it's featured 070 Shake on the hook. And I first discovered her on Fab mixtape. I forget the which tape it was, but that's how I discovered her. Didn't know she was signing good until he said it, and I was like, that's pretty interesting. Her and Valet and Designer is the most weirdest signings I ever heard from a music industry label, whatever. But in this track, he basically was just talking about someone close to him had died. I do believe I don't want to get it wrong, but he said his manager or something like that end up getting killed, and it's just balancing, the good and the bad of, you know, should I go ahead and go to war and, ride for my boy, knowing that at the end of the day, got shit to lose. So I thought that was insane. I like his aggressive flow, you know what I mean? There's a lot of war talk on this song, the beat was crazy, but, RIP to his mans or whatever, I thought that was a very interesting song right there. I was like, oh shit, cause like Santeria, what is he talking about? But that hook is nasty though. That shit is just, I was like, wow, okay, that's dope. Getting into What Would Meek Do featuring Kanye. Now, when I first seen this, I was like, man, what is these niggas gonna talk about? Well, I figured we'll push it, but it's just like, what would Meek do? Like, what the fuck you think he would do? You know what I mean? He fucked up right now. You know what I mean? But, and then we hear the song, and it's like, oh shit. Kanye just didn't give a shit, and I was like, damn, he gonna do that scoop, did he do scoop? No, he didn't. The MAGA line seems to be pissing a lot of people off. I thought it was Sly, like shit. That shit was crazy to me. You know what I mean? Clowning Complex, I thought that was dope. I was like, this nigga is fucking nuts. I like the Pusha Meek line, you know what I mean? Basically just telling the judge, suck my dick, pause. I also like the angel and demon line, on the shoulder, angel on one side, devil on the other. It'd be like that sometimes, you know what I mean? It's just a battle within. The justice system, fuck them basically. And he also had some card talk, some drug talk, some, regular street King Push shit in there, and I thought that was a good song. The beat was cool, but it's just like, it's kind of one of the lazier beats on this joint. Then we get to the Infrared. Now, I didn't personally hear this record. I heard the Meek record when he was at his listening party. And I was just like, damn, this nigga is dissing this nigga again? Like, really? But it was to be expected. And I was like, oh shit. It's fire. I'm not even gonna sit here in front. Like, fuck all the other records, that duppy shit that they did in the other one. But this shit was fire. It like really set the tone. And I strictly said Drake had to reply just based upon just the shit he said. The Nas, Quentin Miller, it was written. I was like, oh shit. Not that we didn't know that. It's been out there, but it's just how he just, god damn. He kind of sounded sympathetic for Wayne, seeing how he's a double platinum, triple rapper, whatever you want to call it, still on tour. But I don't like how he in the interviews just like saying how, he doing club appearances and, trying to, how you get the pat on the back, but at the same time a knife in your gut, you know what I mean? One of those moves. And the Birdman, talking about the situation with Birdman and Drake and all that type of shit. And then the whole I Believe in Myself, the Coles and Kendricks. I was like, damn, this nigga just left him out the top 5 clearly. So we see Push definitely listen to a bunch of, I'm not gonna say listen to Drake music, but he definitely hear when Drake, throwing them shots. And this shit go all the way back to Two Bird, One Stone, and how they said, Push took this long to respond, and people say, Exodus came out and Drake really didn't say nothing till then. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we see where that shit lead to now. We had, Duppy, then we had the new Adonis joint, and that shit is crazy. But I spoke on that yesterday, but as far as the album, man, this shit dope. But him saying that he got album of the year out of everybody that's dropped this year, it's like, damn, I don't know. You got him, you got Nipsey album drop, KLD dropped, Royce dropped. So as far as the street drug type rap, so far, yeah. But I mean, Nipsey did deliver on Victory Lap like a motherfucker. So I really don't know. I guess we'll have to wait till the rest of the year, see what drop. But definitely it's a solid album, 9 out of 10, hands down. 7 songs fit perfectly. The songs sing together. Flows match the production. Minimal features. Dope. But I still want to hear the music that he did that Kanye didn't fuck with. You know what I mean? What was those beats? What was on those records? Because to me, this is not King Push. When he said, this is King Push, just a title change. No. The music he was making before, and Kanye said, get that shit the fuck out of here. That's that trash bin shit. To me, that was King Push. This is some other shit. I mean, the album cover, of course, controversy, sales, Daytona because it's a watch, Rolex, kind of joint. But I don't know. To me, this all Kanye. None of Pusha, you know what I mean? Kanye picked the tracks, Kanye, how many numbers, titles, the album artwork, all this shit. It just Kanye whole project. So I definitely feel like he needs to, at least before the year's up, drop a mixtape or drop the actual King Push album. You know what I mean? But it's my thoughts on the project. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And yeah, if you listen to the whole joint, I appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. If you haven't, I'm out. One.